Vitamin D. Do you know that vitamin D is a rat poison? No wonder why millions of Americans have been using vitamin D for the last 70, 80 years with very little health benefits. My name is Cody Michael. I work in the raw material business and I know where vitamins and minerals are made. We roam the world looking for the best raw material to source for holistic doctors, and then we develop it into vitamins and minerals for them. In 1999, University of Colorado reminded the scientific community that the best use for vitamin D, synthetic vitamin D, is a rat poison. Dr. Joel Kahn, who is an integrated cardiologist who was on PBS, showed that 40% of his patients, they had what he called a silent killer, a calcium deposit around the heart tissue. And he relates that to so many people using synthetic vitamin D. Why? Because when you take vitamin D orally, the body doesn't recognize vitamin D. It recognizes it from the sun. So it deposits vitamin D, the calcium, into the blood and increase heart attack by 40%, and it deposited around the heart tissue. That's why when we develop product like vitamin D3, raw vitamin D, we look for the best raw material for vitamin D3. There are three sources: lichen, lanolin, and chaga. Lanolin, the one we use in this one here, it's imported from Australia, extracted from the wool of the sheep, which has identical vitamin D3 to the sun. Now, in a research was done by Dr. Kate Blue from Canada, showed that vitamin D, when you take it orally, even if you take the good form, the good quality, the expensive quality, which this one here costs $3,000 per kilo, vitamin D3 from lanolin, and some could be more expensive. They found that this vitamin D3, you have to take with it vitamin K2. K2, what it does, it orders vitamin D to go deposit calcium into the bones and out of the heart and the arteries. And it takes whatever extra calcium left in the blood and puts it back into the bones. But there's a catch here. The catch here, that vitamin D, in order to work with K2, you have to have a minimum of 80 microgram of K2 for every 5,000 IU of vitamin D3. And of course, we use the K2 MK7 full spectrum, which is extracted from fermented soy from Japan, one of the best quality K2 in the world. And now you understand why these vitamin D3, you will never find them at big block retailers, because this one costs over $100, and a dropper like this, and it's good for 6 months supply if you take 2,500 IU daily. If you take 5,000, it's good for like 90 days supplies. But the results in this, using this vitamin D3, is amazing. Dr. Russell Jeffrey, he said, this type of vitamin D, what it does actually, what vitamin D does, it stretches between the end of two cells. So it's a cell communicator. It's a hormone, it's not really vitamin. It is so essential for health. Vitamin D causes so many sickness and illness and cancer and heart and death in the United States, according to research done by Dr. Jacob Gottlieb. So I hope you understand why we roam the world looking for the best raw material for vitamins, and why we work with holistic doctors, and why your big block retailers, they sell you nothing but an imitation. An imitation in real life can work, but when it goes to your body, it's chemical based. The body doesn't know what it is when it goes to your body, because your body is carbon based, and chemicals and carbon based, they don't assimilate like water and oil. Make sure your vitamin D level minimum at 50, and many holistic doctors, they want to see it at 80 and 100. This video for informational purpose only. Remember, structure determines function. When someone's healthy He can dream a million dreams and want 1,000 things. But when someone is sick, he wants only one thing. Prevention is better than 1,000 cures. Go out and enjoy life.